Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the simulator. Just wrapping up a Memorial Day weekend here. It's the 26th of May, 2025. I just dropped my buddy off at the airport. He was here for all 4 days, resulting in 4 rounds of golf outside. I didn't record any of it because I didn't want to. I wanted to give him my attention because I only see him about once a year or so. But back into it, I wouldn't say the grind because I don't consider this work, but essentially while I was waiting for him to get his stuff together this morning, I started FlyinFatKid's Crazy Fun League. It's Trees in the Fairway Open at Lincoln Hills Golf Club. I think I got through about 6 holes, so I'll show you the scorecard, but let's resume that and we'll get into a little bit more after that. You can see here we got a 8-foot gimme auto putt. We're playing 5,500 yard tees, Sunday pins, soft greens with an 11 stimp, hard fairways and a breezy wind, and you can see here we're at 591 feet of elevation, so let's get it loaded back up here. Alrighty, we're all loaded up. I got the scorecard up on the screen here. You could see we're on hole 8 and we played 7. There's the score so far, resulting in a +3. Yeah, let's get back to it here. Number 8 is a 488 yard par 5. So far, this has been a very beautiful course. Yeah, I was hitting a lot of nice drives this weekend. Wasn't, obviously had some that sliced over or power faded, but I had a lot of nice drives, certainly a lot more nice than I usually hit in here. I don't know what it is. I would really like to get to where both were kind of the same, but we're just not there yet. Okay, we got nothing there. Let's see here. All right, the launch monitor's not even showing connected. Let's restart the lab software. I'll be back when that is done. Give me 1 minute. All righty, we're back. Looks like we're ready for a shot here, which means the lab software and the launch monitor are talking to each other again. Ooh, that's a big tree. Let's see what our options here. I'm not sure it's a great idea to hit through it. Maybe hit through part of it, but not all of it. Let's see here. Caught that one thin with an open face, it looks like. And we still don't have a shot to the green. Imagine that. Let's see what we can get here. 150. What's my cheat sheet say? Let's just hit an 8-iron. Hate going through trees, but here we are. And now we're in the sand. We're in the sand. Let's get out of the sand. we got out of there with a par. Thank goodness. Number 9 is a 313 yard par 4. You can see it's a pretty, almost a 90-degree dogleg right. I did add some loft to my driver. I think we're running at 11.5 degrees of loft. Let's see if we can cut this dogleg. I mean, it did something. Oh, it did something. The lab software is showing that that would have had a total carry of 250 yards had it not careened with the into the tree. So that's kind of funny. All right, 70 yards here. Just smoked that ball. Oh, we're probably gonna need this club again, huh? All right, this is gonna wanna get hot, so let's just give it a little bit here. Wish I could have given it a little less, but we're on. It's all a boy could hope for. Right to left brake, 14 feet 5 inches to the pin. We'll just get it somewhere near the pin here. That sucker flew. Took a bogey on that hole. Little 300 yarder here. Par 4, very short par 4. Got some wind too. Jeez, this is crazy. It's crazy to me that it's easier to hit a drive on the real golf course than it is in this simulator. Let's get over here. There we go, 110-ish. Take our medicine. $70, we know we're gonna need a lob wedge here. $71 yards. Oh, it's stuck. Okay. Let's continue to try to replicate driving the outside here. You can see we got a lot of lateral hazard. Got to kind of be careful here. What did we get there? Carry 206, carry 202, that's close enough. Almost parked it there. That was a good shot. Good shot. What do we got going on here? 11 yards with 7 inches of drop, so 33 feet, 7 inches over 33 feet here. Okie dokie. Okay, let's see here. We need to hit this about 8 feet, 5 inches. For a birdie, yay! Back to 3 over. The quest for a drive continues. The last one wasn't bad, but it wasn't that great either. Let's aim pretty far over to the left, move over to the, geez, wow, okay. Let's calm the hell down, how about that? Move clear over to the other side of the box. Whoa, how far is it gonna let us go? We're done. And then I'm gonna intentionally try to slice this ball. So I'll just hit my normal shot. Oh, that would have been so nice. Get out of there. That's exactly what we wanted to do. I think we almost have a shot to the pin. 77 yards. Let's grab the old 58 degree and hope we can get it up. Got a little bit of wind here. Okay, we think we caught that off the toe. Yeah. I'm reading a book by Ben Hogan. It's called, I think it's called Power Golf. And so I'm trying a few things out of the book, right? I'm not exactly at a place in my golf journey where it's too late to be changing stuff up. And in my opinion, if Ben Hogan says it, it's probably good advice, right? That was a strange little shot. How much did we lose on that? Like 30%? 24, 26. Okay, that's not ideal. 38 feet plus 19. Whew. 38, 48, 58, 57 feet or so here, I guess. Almost smoked that too far. For a bogey, uh-oh. 336 yard par 4. I got a lot of short par 4s here. Let me see the scoreboard. Zach Garcia's 4 under par. I can't remember if this league just opened up for the week or it's just concluding. Okay, let's see here. We blocked out. Probably. We might be okay. Let's try to get something under here. 111. If we hit a true 111 club, it's going to go too high. So we need to hit this 7-iron 111 yards out of here. Kind of punch it down. Not quite, but it'll do. Now I need to see if I can get this ball near the pin to save a par. 29. Don't want to hit 29, so then we'll go past the pin. Let's try to hit about 25. We are playing on soft greens. Yep. That's unfortunate. That ball just stopped. 24.4 carry according to this, 22.5 carry according to GS Pro. 13.5 plus 7, let's call it 20 feet here. A little too much. Another stinking bogey. I do have a new established AGA or PGA handicap, and it's 24.2. 24.2. Which means I usually score in the mid-90s unless the course is extremely difficult or has a lot of OB, stuff like that. Okay, that felt just like it does normally outside. Not nearly the distance. And I guess it should have sliced, but I feel like GS Pro is way too unforgiving on that stuff. 111. Well, that was way too much club. Yeah, pitching wedge isn't my 111 club, so that was perhaps a bit stupid. Trusting GS Pro. Don't really trust it in any other facet of my life. 17 yards here. And these balls just keep on dying. They don't even have any backspin and they just die. So for the remainder of the round, which I can't fathom is too many holes, we need to remember that we can park the ball a little closer to the pin than we perhaps think we could. 20-footer here. Looks like it broke one way, then broke the other. HLA was perfect. I don't know. All right, 161 yards. We got a little bit of wind blowing across our face. Let's hit a 7-iron, I guess, here. The 7est of irons. Blow it left, right, blow it right. Ooh, my goodness, that was a lot there. Okay, that carried 177. My 7-iron's only supposed to carry 158. Yeah, folks, I don't know. We didn't even really have a tailwind. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. 21 yards. Ball didn't really stop that time. Had about 500 less spin and I realized we were hitting downhill, but the thing normally just parks and stops immediately. Alrighty, like 23 feet here. Look at that, we made a putt. Let's try to get some of these strokes back. I don't really care for being 6 over. This course isn't that hard. I'm shooting myself in the foot as I often do. Let's say we're gonna hit 225 up here, which is crazy. That's a little bit more like what my stuff looks like in real life. A little bit of a fade. We'll take that. We'll take that, baby. Keep rolling. It's a par 5 too, except we're gonna be on a little bit of a slope, I can see. Keep on going here. Let's fast forward. We're on a 6-degree downslope with a tailwind. This is only going to play about 155-ish, plus the tailwind. I'm going to hit an 8-iron. I got plenty of green to play with. Alright, that came in hot. I think it was a little bit a little bit thin. Now we have a 14-yarder. It looks like it's going to run away from us, but it says it's above us. 14 yards. This is for birdie. Let's see if we can sink this thing. Keep the HLA under control. 10-footer. Ah, so close. What do we got here on 17? 150 yards with the uphill slope. Wind in our face. We got a couple of things working against us here. Let's just try to plop this down on the green and not do anything hero. It's up 10 yards with a headwind and we need to hit. Yeah, let's hit a nice crisp 8-iron. I do feel like we're kind of aiming too far to the right though. Alrighty, looks like we pulled that a bit and it would have been too hot anyway. Might have been able to get away with a 9-iron over on the right side of the green. But golf is largely hindsight, huh? All right, some of these balls hit and plant and some of them just want to go. I'm guessing it has to do with the slope of the green, but oh yeah, we must have hit on the back of that, or hit and then had enough to run it out. This needs to go, I don't know, 50 feet, 51 feet. I mean, that was pretty poopy. And then the 18th hole, 319, par 4, I'm guessing. Straight away to the clubhouse. Slight dog leg left, very slight. GS Pro's not letting us hit more than about 225 here at this elevation. Let's see what this thing does here. Is it going to be OB? Oh! Damn it! Let's do it again. Let's do it again. 2 strokes, baby. 3 off the tee. Let's do it again. Oh, yeah, it gets that one, though. That piece of crap. They weren't even that different. I mean, I could go back and look, but they just really weren't that different. Let's see here. We are blocked out completely. Let's try to get over where we can get a shot at the green. No hero shots. I think this hole's already made enough of a fool of us. Tell you what, guys, this driving in the simulator is incredibly frustrating. GS Pro is very, very picky. This launch monitor is extremely picky about how your club comes through, which is fine. It's just crazy when you can be hitting much straighter, much further drives in real life, and then you come in the simulator and it's just slice, 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 right? Alright, this ball seems to have a mind of its own, but it did eventually come to a rest. Looks like we had a little bit of a tiered green here. This is for double bogey. Again, we hit OB. 22 plus 28. What's that, 50, 51 feet here. Oh, that's hilarious. Hilariously bad. Let's putt into the circle and call this one done. Eight feet, 8 feet. You couldn't even give me that, huh? How far are you gonna roll? Oh no. In addition to the OB, this ball might roll all the way to the fringe. It's hard to say. I don't care for greens like this, but I get that we have to please our low handicap brethren. 31 plus 23, I don't know here. We gotta make stuff difficult so that people don't blow their scores up too much. All right, that hole was pretty bad. Index 5. On the real golf course, if you were tracking your actual handicap, let's see, I'd have got 2 strokes on that, plus it's a par 5. So when you're tracking your handicap, the most you would ever record for handicap tracking purposes is net double bogey, plus whatever strokes you would get for your handicap. So in real life, right, net double bogey is going to be a 7 because this is a par, or a 6 because this is a par 5. And then it's a 5 index, so I would have got two strokes for my handicap on that, which means I would have recorded a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's all you would record for handicap tracking was an 8 on that hole. If you don't believe me, look it up. I rarely make things up here on the channel, and if I do, I usually let you guys know about it. But there's the scorecard. We were doing well for a while. We were slated to break 80, and then things just kind of fell apart. Let's check out the stats and then wrap the video up. Let's see here. 4 pars, 2 birdies, no eags. We had 5 bogeys, and unfortunately that a couple of one double plus, although I thought we had more than one. 265 yards was the longest drive. Average was 255. Ball speed's up a smidge. It's up a few miles an hour, but that's because I've been playing golf for 4 days straight, and I'm good and broken in, and I've been stretching every day. Total putting was 76 feet. We putted 19 times. We had 1 sand save. Duration was 31 minutes, obviously, because we started on the 8th hole. We had 2 greens in regulation and 2 fairways in regulation. I don't know what to say about that. Keep in mind that's only for this part. This is from the 8th hole on, because you can't have 12 greens in regulation. There are 18 greens, LOL. And then, yeah, that's it. All right, folks, I'm gonna try to record one more video today before I call it and start getting ready for my work week. I'll post that video as soon as it's ready to go, but I appreciate you watching, and we will see you in that next video. Have a good one.